Hello and welcome to Sisters in the City. Welcome
To the dungeon.
the haunted studio.
Get it. Welcome. With Anna and Mandi Bikini.
Yeah, I don't know if this looks scary right now.
I don't know, but we're trying. We're doing our best for you guys.
We're putting the effort in.
There's
guys.
a lot of fucking effort. Yeah, I'm wearing latex from head to toe, bitch.
10,
right?
10 for effort.
10, motherfucking 10 for effort. To be honest, it's Anna that done. Anyway, enough of this. Lights.
Lights. Hi guys, and welcome to Sisters in the City.
In the City with...
Why is this sexual when it's meant to be spooky?
I'm trying to be devilish.
Are you?
Yes.
I don't know. I just all sounded very sexual.
The last thing I look and feel right now is sexy.
Why?
Anna, I don't think you understand.
Why?
I'm in fucking latex.
Latex is sexy.
It ain't that kind of latex, bro.
What you?
It ain't boobies out. You look more sexy than me. Look, your titties out.
Titties. I can't breathe in this corset.
Look at my face. I called Gingerbeard. And we didn't even do the introduction properly.
Oh yeah.
Start again. Just say the Anna and Mandi Bikini.
Oh, welcome to Sisters in the City.
Do you not remember? You've been to Dubai for so long, you've forgotten how we do the intro.
How do we do it? Welcome to Sisters in the City.
With me, Anna Bikini. Bro, she's forgotten.
Sure I am.
You've actually forgotten.
Oh
She's been gone for so long, living her best life.
This is the weird first episode to come back to as well.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't feel like we're ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't know who is here in the studio.
I feel really like angelic.
I feel like I've got two cocks on my head, two cocks stuck on my forehead.
You got four
I've got 4 cocks. I've got 2 actually stuck on my head.
I mean, I don't know what cocks are that small, Mandi.
There are cocks that small.
Is there?
I've never experienced any cock that small, but I've heard stories.
No.
There are cocks this small. Have you Googled ever the smallest cock in the world?
No, but have you?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you Google such a thing?
I watched maybe a weird documentary once.
Yeah.
And it was about certain, parts of the world have smaller cocks than others, etc.
Yeah.
So I was interested to know, like, how small is the smallest?
Okay.
And that is the real horror story for today. It doesn't get scarier than that, motherfucker.
Get a little mini cock.
Mini cock.
That is quite scary.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
Imagine you had to spend the rest of your life with a miniature this small, the size of my horn.
Yeah, but it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean.
That's not the way it goes, Anna.
Oh, how does it go?
It's not the size of the ship, it's how it rides the waves.
No, it's not. That's not the saying.
Wow, what is the saying then?
It's not
The saying is small cook's shit.
It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean.
But is the ocean or is it the ship? What are we talking about?
What?
Because my saying was that it's not the size of the ship, it's how the ship rides the waves.
What did I say the first time?
You said it's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean. Now we're talking about ships and oceans. Like, which one is a little...
All right, let's take it back to fucking Halloween.
Let's take it back.
Okay, welcome to Sister the City with me, Anna Bikini.
And me, Mandi Bikini.
Halloween special episode, bitches.
Look what we did for you. We actually care, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I've been like carrying these wings around, yeah. Like I don't have enough to fucking carry out.
We've been getting really annoyed with each other, actually.
Yeah.
We've been getting really annoyed.
Yeah, it's been one day I've been back and I just want to get away from you again.
Yeah. Well, you're annoying me. Your wings have been slapping me in the face all day.
Like I don't have enough baggage right now.
And then she's lost all this weight. She's constantly trying to show it off. It's
How?
really annoying.
How?
Constantly trying to rub it in my face. And I just had 2 packets of Pringles before we started.
I have not done anything to rub it in your face.
Yeah, you are.
I've not done anything.
Just wearing clothes that are tight. At least have the courtesy to wear baggy tracksuits around me when you know how hard life is here in the UK.
I don't feel like I've lost that.
Life is hard.
much weight.
Yes, you have.
I haven't.
Tiny little bitch now.
No.
You were always a fat sister. You were always the fat sister. And I was always a bit less fat sister. And then suddenly she goes to Dubai,
like heartbroken.
And then she comes back like a skinny fucking bitch. She's like, bitches in Dubai, they don't eat. They don't eat. We don't eat.
Do you know what? I went for dinner with these girls in Dubai and like literally she didn't even touch her food. She paid the bill. Like she didn't pay the bill. Obviously we split it, but she paid her share of the bill, but she didn't eat her share of the food. You know?
I wouldn't have paid. Do you know what I mean? If I was her.
Well, she has to because she's there.
sitting, breathing the same air
The
as
waiter
y'all.
put it on her. The waiter was putting food on her plate, and she was like, "No, just one piece of pasta."
One piece. You
was
know,
like-
have you ever been on a date, yeah?
And then I was next to her with like a load of pasta, and I was like,
Well, you're obviously not eating all that load of pasta, are you, bitch?
I
You're
actually
skinny.
did that. Was that day? Then I got really awkward halfway eating when she was next to me.
That's
like,
how I feel about you now. But no, honestly, you know when you're around a date,
I had a whole Nando's, Mandi, today.
you didn't. I saw you leave half your chips, and anyone that leaves half their chips from Nando's is a sociopath. Because that's the best part of Nando's, the chips, peri chips.
My stomach's shrunk.
Ah, my stomach's shrunk.
well,
Your vagina's gone small, your stomach's gone small, and here I am. Everything's just getting bigger.
Yeah, well, my heart is broken.
That heals, bitch.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, right. The positives of the breakup.
Yeah, you got to look at the pros, man.
You got to look at the pros.
You look at the pros.
Weight
We're
loss,
so toxic with each other.
Weight loss.
We're so toxic. We'll just be like, girl, you know what? Your relationship ended, but at least you lost weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's true.
Speaking of toxic, remember that word.
Yeah, remember
Remember
toxic.
that word. Toxic. Don't you know that you're toxic? Do you know what? Right now, I'm feeling very Britney. So like,
Are you?
oops, I did it again. Again, yeah.
Do you know what's?
For the rest of you,
Do you know what is scary?
Uh.
Talking about scary stuff and like Halloween.
No.
Britney Spears' Instagram.
Who the fuck did that to her? That's AI shit. I don't believe it's Britney.
What? You
Don't
keep
come for Britney,
saying
bitch.
this.
Do not come for
Don't.
my Britney.
I'm Britney's biggest fan, not you. I am.
But you made me her biggest fan when I was like 10.
Yeah, I'm her biggest fan, but I don't know what's happened to her, but it's scary. She's lost the plot.
You know when you love someone so much, yeah, that you're down for all the freaky shit they start doing? Like, she'll be rolling around doing break dances with daggers in her living room, and I'm like, comment, yes, support, yes, Britney, love you.
Britney.
Like when you love someone to that level, like you just turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
I'm just be turning my blind eye to all of the weird shit she'll be doing because I love her that much.
So guys, if you haven't realised, I'm an angel and she's a devil.
Yes.
Because we thought it really suits our dynamics.
Yeah.
I usually am like the angel, if you would say, but I'm not. But compared to you, maybe. And she...
That's why you're a scary angel.
I'm a scary angel because I'm not really an
You're a
angel.
pretty
Sometimes
angel.
people think I am, but I'm not.
You're like, you know,
There's
an
a-
angel, and then deep down you got some weird, creepy angel about you.
Yeah.
Patronizing. And then there's me. Everybody always says I'm a bad guy. Everybody always says I'm the bad guy. And I say the bad things.
Well, you look fucking scary,
So
Randy.
guess what? Here I am for you all.
You look very scary.
Zoom in on my face, Finn. Zoom in on my face.
Anyway, guys, so we have got some scary, spooky stories for y'all.
Yeah, we're getting into that right away though.
Okay.
I got a few stories to tell you on my own, bitch.
Yeah.
First, let me go on my phone.
Do you know what? At the moment, my life is very scary.
It is.
I
it must
feel
be so
like-
scary living the high life in Dubai where you're sunbathing every day and losing weight with skinny bitches.
Are you serious?
Must be hard.
I don't know what's around the corner for me, Mandy. It's scary.
Lots
I'm
of men.
34 years old, starting again fresh. You know, I'm having to start again.
34, you're acting like you're fucking 74. Like, 34, bro.
Yeah, but having to start again, you know, I never thought that I'd have to go back onto the dating scene.
Yeah. It's mad. You don't know the way the curveballs just be thrown at people in life.
Yeah.
I can't even believe it. It was just 2 months ago we were on a holiday together with our boyfriends. And then suddenly,
I'm still...
Boom.
Yeah. That's scary.
now
That's real.
she's a skinny angel from Dubai.
That is the real scary shit. That you don't know what's around the corner and like you don't know what life's going to throw at you.
Don't say that.
Like, but you know, it's true.
Gingerbread better stay put. Otherwise, this devil's going after him. I ain't having it.
It's scary but exciting, I guess.
Yes. All the unpredictabilities. We don't know what's going to be around the corner, Anna.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going to end up tomorrow, the next day.
Yeah, because basically this time round in Dubai, like I haven't actually been dating because I felt like it was too early, too soon. I wasn't ready. I was
She's too
vulnerable.
busy starving herself.
Shut
Anyway,
up.
I'm
I'm
joking.
not. But I feel like when I go back this time, I'm ready.
She's diving in that dating scene now. It's gonna be when you get back, it'll be like
I'm
10
gonna-
weeks, bro.
Yeah, when I get back to Dubai, it'll be like 10 weeks. That's enough time to wait. I feel like I'll be ready to get back on the dating scene. And
Yeah. I thought you were gonna go there, meet a prince, change my life. It hasn't happened. Like I had dreams.
I wasn't ready to date. I was still trying to heal and I'm still trying to heal.
You can heal.
Yeah.
Wow, you spending somebody else's money? And looking after your damn sister.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So girls over there be living the best life.
I know.
But anyway, the devil is gonna come out of me in 2 weeks when I go back.
Stop trying to be me, bro. The devil is gonna come out. You know.
Wait.
What are you after now, Anna? Why are you dying? Why are you dying? What are you after in Dubai? Like, what are you after? Do you want
you
a
wait
romantic
for me to-
forever? La la la.
Can you wait for me to finish choking?
No, I'm the devil.
Okay. Right. What do you say?
What are you after? Like when you go that back, like what are you after? Well, like, do you know what you want now? Because bitch still looks lost to me.
Really?
Like, do you know what I mean?
Do I? Why are you saying that?
Because I feel like when you we're going to Dubai, yeah, you had like this thing, like I know exactly what I want. It's the exact type of guy I want. And then you've gone for a month, you come back half the size, and now you don't. Now you're unsure about what kind of man you really want. Do you know what I mean? I feel that I get that vibe.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because obviously environments really do change people as well.
I feel like I'm not even thinking about man right now.
Good. Think
I'm
about
thinking
Mandi.
about-
Mandi.
I'm not thinking about you at all.
Mandi.
I'm not thinking about you. I'm not thinking about mans. I'm thinking about me.
Well,
I'm prioritizing myself, self-love. Like, that is all I'm focusing on right now. That is my priority.
don't you worry, because I'm just focusing right on myself as well.
Good.
Just 100%.
Good.
Absolutely. No focus on anybody else but myself.
Good.
All right, anyway.
Yeah.
It's really uncomfortable. But I'm going to be strong. I'm the devil.
So, Halloween.
So anyway, guys, we've got our makeup done today. You know, I don't organise it from Dubai because I don't organise anything.
Yeah. With
And
jokes.
this woman,
like.
she was incredible. The
Yeah.
way she was like talking to Anna and doing my face. And I was
It
like,
was-
I thought it was going to turn out like,
Yeah.
because the way she was doing it, so effortless.
So
I couldn't
effortless.
believe when I looked at myself.
I know.
I look like everybody's worst nightmare. Or somebody's fetish. Could be a fetish.
She was amazing. And we've got another look planned for our Patreon episode on Thursday, which is going to be even more exciting.
Yeah, so subscribe.
Yeah.
Fucking subscribe to our Patreon.
I'm so excited for that look.
Yeah, me too. Very excited. So I FaceTimed Gingerbeard and I was like, hey, Gingerbeard. I was like, would you still make love to me like this? He was like, fuck no.
Would you not?
He was like, you look fucking so scary. I was like, I might go out tonight. And he was like, go, ain't nobody coming near you or going to look at you.
No.
And then that kind of changed my mind about going out. I do like attention.
Yeah, but do you think he really wouldn't have sex with you, like when you look like this?
No, I thought I did look quite sexy until I called him and it completely changed my
But
perception
you
of
actually
myself.
think he wouldn't have sex with you like this? Do you not think it's fun? If I had a man, I would love to have sex with him like this.
You look
I'm
hot,
like-
bro.
Yeah, babes, wings. Whoa.
You look hot.
So do
I
you.
look like Satan ejaculated in my eyes.
That's not true. What? Oh,
You cannot see the black running down my face.
is Satan's come black?
It must be. He's Satan.
I don't want to talk about Satan. I get scared.
You know what? Apparently you shouldn't talk about things. So when you
Yeah.
talk about things, yeah?
Yeah.
If you manifest it and bring it to
Yeah.
reality.
I'm scared
So
of
basically,
Satan.
the most horrifying thing happens to me today, Anna. I'm in the
What?
car, I'm driving, and I hear,
There was a bee.
you know my fears, yeah? Bzzz, going on. So just deep breaths, because me, a bitch will, you know, my car will flip. That's
Yeah.
how scared I am.
Yeah.
And I put all my windows down, 4 windows down, still bzzz. So I pulled over and I turned around. I saw it's trying to get out the back window of my boot.
No.
So then I opened my boot and it wasn't coming out of my car. So some man was walking down the street and I was like, oh, excuse me. Or he was like, are you okay? And he was like, because he could see I was running around my car, boot open, 4 windows open, I'm running around the car.
Yeah.
He was like, are you okay? And I was like, are you scared of wasps? Because I'm really scared of wasps. He's like, oh, is there a wasp in there? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, yeah, well, I'll help you. I'll get rid of it for you. And it was just so masculine.
Yeah, but
He came, he was with his little son. And he just,
I'm shocked that you found a masculine man in the UK.
I know. And it was, he was. He was very masculine, Englishman. And he was like, the wasp is injured. And it was an injured wasp. As soon as he went like that, it just fell on the floor. Then I felt really guilty. So then I couldn't go in my car and leave. I had to save the wasp.
No.
It was in the middle of the fucking road at that point.
You saved the wasp.
I saved the wasp. I put it on a plant, flower, took it. I couldn't bear a car running it over. So I took the wasp and I put it in a garden.
Well, that really wasn't saving it. It just
At least he's going to die in a garden,
It
not get
wouldn't
run
bother-
over by 20 fucking Toyotas. Anyway, that's all my stories.
Okay,
I got
great.
another one.
You got another story?
Yeah.
What today happened today?
No, it was 2 days ago.
Okay,
This
go
one's
on.
really scary, yeah? I'm not joking. Anyway, I'm really sad that I told that was story because I'm a devil and I really should be my devil energy.
Yeah, you're really not.
I don't want to be a soft bitch.
Should we swap outfit?
No. You know how I feel about bugs and shit? You know, I like saving them.
Okay.
Fuck humans though. Anyway. So a few days ago, I watched, Unsolved Mysteries, and one of the episodes were about paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, when you watch episodes about paranormal stuff, there's some eerie energy that changes. It's almost like, you know, they say if you believe it, it will come into your existence, it will come into your reality. If you believe in ghosts and you watch things about ghosts and think about ghosts and do Ouija boards, it will come into your reality. Like,
Yeah.
They basically go to people who believe in them.
Right.
So I watched this episode and it was all about like spirits and like, I know, this freakiest fucking people that had to move out of places because every single tenant had experienced fucked up stuff.
Do you actually believe in
Yes.
that?
Yes, I do. There's a couple of episodes that if you watch them, you will be shocked. Like, how can 20 people be saying the same thing about the same property, yeah?
Yeah.
And they're normal working people, yeah? They're not like people that believe in this stuff and going to investigate. They just rented the place. Anyway, I watched it, and after I watched it, the next like 2 days after that, I started experiencing like really weird things at home.
Like?
Like I'd be in my bedroom and I'd hear like something completely bash like in the kitchen.
No.
Yeah, I'm not joking. And then I'd be in the living room and I hear things like moving around in the house. And because I'm in a flat, I was on my own at home and I was like, come on, man, be serious. You know, you speak to yourself. I actually said it. I was in my bed. I was like, come on, be serious. Oh, well, there's a ghost. I literally said, oh, well, there's a ghost. Mandi, cool. If you make a joke out of things, it won't be as scary. And then something happened. I was sitting in my living room and it's dead quiet. Yeah, dead quiet. There's not a single sound. Everything's off in the house. And then suddenly, like, bam, the TV in my bedroom downstairs goes on volume like 80.
I don't believe you.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Were you at home alone?
My body was like shaking, home alone. And this is after like 3 days of things happening. And I was like, it has to be a neighbour's TV. That's just so loud. So I walk from my living room to the top of my stairs, yeah?
Yeah.
Just looking down. And it's even louder now. And I see the light of my TV reflecting on my bed. I could see the lights changing. And it was almost like cartoon, like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
I ran back into my living room, opened my balcony, ran into my balcony and closed myself out of the house. And I was that fucking scared, yeah? I was shaking. First person I called is Gingerbread. He's not home anyway, he's at work. He's in a meeting. I knew he was in a meeting at the time, so I didn't answer. I called his sister who lives next door. She was at work in London. I was going to call my other neighbour who's some guy who's like friends with Gingerbread. And then I was like, you know what? I've got another neighbour next door who I'm friends with. She's older. She's a lady. I'm friends with her. I called her. I was like crying, yeah?
Oh my God.
Crying my eyes out. And she was, I'm coming round now. And she was like, you need to open a door for me. I couldn't bring myself to go open a door for her.
Yeah.
But I ran downstairs, opened the door for her and was like, run back upstairs. And she was like, calm down. Anyway, I was like, this is what happened. And she was like, I was like, well, let's go down together. We went downstairs, the TV's on, but the volume's now come a bit lower. I know, it was really fucking scary. She's obviously like...
What does she think?
She was like, it's apparently like happens to everyone in the building, like a little bit here and there. She's like, maybe it's the wiring and electric. I was like, bro, there is a fucking... The volume was so loud, it shook me in my living room. And my house is big.
Is your building an old building?
I don't know.
Do you know? I feel like it looks like an old building.
It looks like a
Obviously,
really
the
old
inside's
building.
all done up, but like the building itself looks like an old building.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I was crying, yeah? Gingerbread calls me back at this point. I'm crying. And he laughing down the phone. A ghost, man. It was fucking ridiculous. And I felt like I was in the movies. You know the movies where the man never believes a woman and she ends up getting sectioned?
Yeah, but do you believe in a ghost? Like genuinely? Like, it's real talk. Do you believe in ghosts?
So I normally always say I don't because I always say, if I say I believe them, then they're going to come into my reality. So I always say I don't, but like deep down, secretly I do.
You do, but do you think everyone just turns into a ghost?
No. And if you watch this episode on Unsolved Mysteries, the guy basically says some people don't pass on for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. That's unknown.
But I've always heard that ghosts have unfinished business.
I know. Exactly.
Like they, like for example, if they've been murdered, they stay on to try and, like, for example, help their the mystery be solved.
Oh my God. If you watch one of these episodes,
or if they've been killed in a really bad way, maybe. Like,
yeah. So this woman who has started experiencing stuff, she didn't claim to be a medium or anything, but she experienced so many strange things that she started calling the police. And she was like, I was scared to tell the police because I was scared that they're going to come and be like, she must have something to do with a crime. Next thing you know, everything she told the police ended up being true. And they actually uncovered a whole woman's murder. And the woman had knew everything about it. The FBI was on Netflix. The FBI was on Netflix saying, we do not know how this woman knew about a crime that happened. And like, it was fucked. So 100% I feel like it does exist.
it's just freaky.
It is really freaky. And when you believe in it, you start seeing everything like in a different way, like any sound, anything.
I mean, I don't know if I feel like I've seen ghosts because like that one time, I've said this story before, but for anyone that's new, like I literally, when I say I was awake and I woke up in bed and I saw a man standing above me and he looked like Middle Eastern, like black hair, beard, and he was like smiling down at me.
Was it like an evil smile?
No, it was like no, it wasn't an evil smile. It wasn't an evil smile. It was like just a nice smile. And he was like middle-aged. And he looking down at me. And when I tell you I was awake.
Oh,
no one believes.
Screamed.
I screamed. Yeah, and it was like the lights were like kind of dim, but I could see him. You know when the lights are dim, but you can see.
Yeah.
And then you came over because I was screaming.
running.
And then she came through the doorway. I looked over at Mandi and was like, Mandi. And then when I looked back, he was gone.
I know, but this is not the only time.
This is not the only time. Another time.
I've never seen anything in my life. Like I've never seen anything.
I've seen twice. Another time I saw an old woman and she was kind of looking at me with like a little bit of an evil smile.
I know. Another time I came.
Another time I was screaming.
These times I was screaming.
But other than that,
I go running. Like I wake up like, and I go running into her room. I feel there's actually someone that's come in, broken in, and as she's sitting there, she's screaming and she's like looking at the fucking hair, bro.
Other than that, though, I've not
right, calm down,
seen anything. I'm. Do you know what I'm scared of?
You better take your fucking paranormal ass out of my fucking
life. My
life.
biggest fear is like for example, the movie like The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I can't watch that movie again. That is for me the scariest movie ever. I can't Google her. I can't listen to the real
voice.
Recordings. That I believe, like,
how's her name? Annalise or something. Her real name.
I don't even want to get involved with it. I don't want to talk about it because if you talk about
Ginger Beard is like that. I think men are like that.
Yeah,
like Ginger Beard won't watch or talk about anything to do with possession. Because
that's a true story. And the lawyer that was involved in her case started getting haunted, and they die. So it's like all very, very creepy. I believe in possession.
Yeah,
being possessed.
There's actually a new film on Netflix, and it's a true story about someone that was possessed.
I really, really believe in the devil.
Of course you fucking do. She's sitting right here.
But do you know what I mean? Because like for me, God doesn't make sense if there's no devil.
Yeah.
There has to be a devil to like, that's why all the bad that's happening in the world is because of the devil.
Yeah.
And
there has to be a pull of power.
Yeah, and I don't want to even get involved with the devil. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to even...
You're very much involved. The podcast is with I.
So guys,
is with the...
Where did Halloween originate from?
Everybody always says that me and you, we don't educate anyone. It's for, smooth brain podcast. But we thought we're going to fucking teach you something.
Exactly.
So go ahead.
I Googled it. Halloween originates back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain.
Now, can you make that and put that in lay terms for me?
The Celts lived 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago is a long time.
A long motherfucking time.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
2,000 years ago. Halloween's been going on for that long. Mm-hmm. It makes it quite special.
It does.
Do you know what I think? When you think that it's that much history to it, like 2,000 years of like every time on the 31st of October, people have been like...
doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know at what point people start dressing like sluts. Like me.
Probably from the millennials.
Am I the millennials?
We are millennials.
We're millennials?
Yeah.
Did we bring the slut into Halloween? No, we didn't.
Or do you think it's Gen Z?
No, I think is that Gen Z before us?
No, Gen Z is after us.
And how can they brought it in when we started doing it before them?
Exactly. It's the Gen X.
No, it's the generation
before us.
They're older.
They're called Gen X.
Like Christina Aguilera and shit.
They're Gen X.
Gen X.
They started the slutty Halloween.
They started this whole shit.
Yeah, so anyway, Celtics of 2,000 years ago, mostly in the area of Ireland, United Kingdom and Northern France. So basically, this is where it originates from.
I don't even know why Americans go so ham on Halloween when it's our thing, bro. It's a UK thing.
Yeah, I was shocked about that as well. Anyway, so they basically used to celebrate New Year's on the 1st of November. So the 31st of October was New Year's Eve, right? So it was usually the beginning of a dark, cold winter. And at that time of year, it was associated with human death. Because obviously there wasn't so much...
Always a dark, cold winter here in the UK.
It's true. I don't know why they felt that. Maybe weather was different back then, you know? Anyway, so they would basically dress up in these scary things because it was a time of like, they believed ghosts were around at that time. So they dress up in like scary things, like, and try and scare off the ghosts.
I mean, that's a clever idea. To scare off the ghost, dress scary.
Yeah.
If it's me versus a ghost right now, who's winning? It's me.
You're winning.
I can't even see a motherfucking ghost.
Do you know what? Like, ghosts have emotions as well, because I was reading up about like this scary, like apparently, I think it's Somerset is one of the most haunted places in the UK. And this guy...
I saw people go on holiday there.
Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's Somerset. But this man had a jealous ghost in his house. So every time he used to bring girls round, because he was a bachelor, the ghost would go mad and do mad stuff in the house because she'd get jealous.
That's an abusive relationship with ghosts? She was a jealous ghost.
Yes.
Like he's banging other birds.
If he brought guys, his guy mates round, it was cool.
She's fine. She's fine. She's probably down for an orgy, you know, a ghost gangbang.
Literally.
Yeah, she's down. But if it's another woman, no.
The ghost was not happy.
She's haunting that pussy.
Yeah. Wait, I'm scared. Now I'm single. What if I end up dating someone that's got a jealous ghost in his house?
You never date them again. That's what you do.
How would I know? What if she casts a spell on me? And like,
she's not a witch. She's a ghost.
She's a ghost.
All she could do is hide condoms.
What if she puts holes in the condom?
And then you get pregnant.
She won't want that because she's jealous.
Right, exactly. She won't want you to get pregnant.
She won't want me to get pregnant. But like now, I don't only have to worry about like other girls. Now I have to worry about fucking ghost women as well.
Yeah. Even the ghost women trying to take men. They be loose.
Anyway, guys, I've got some creepy, scary stories that I thought we'll share a few with them.
I can't move, Anna. I need to take these fucking latex boots. I cannot do this anymore.
Okay, fine. Take them.
You know, I'm on my period today right now.
You look like
I just feel like I look like a period. I'm a tampon.
You look like a big period.
And like, even if I leak in this, you won't be able to tell. It's amazing. That's ill. That's ill.
That is really
You know
ill.
what? I put some fake blood on this table and it doesn't look like blood. It literally... It looks like tomato puree organic. It looks like passata. It does not look like blood.
No.
It's so bright.
But at least you tried.
I tried.
You did.
A for effort, bitch.
Yeah.
I need to take these boots off. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, take these boots. Just don't knock over a candle, okay, Mandi?
I know.
It's very hazardous.
It's my biggest fear, burning alive.
Oh my God. Stop.
Oh.
Oh. Wow, your Nike socks underneath.
Wow. What do you want it to be? Butterflies on my feet? I'm a fucking devil. It's going to be Nike, isn't it?
Why?
Because it's going to have something bad, something cool. Yeah, Nike socks. It's like these mugs. The effort that we put in for you guys, just to watch us in awe. Just in awe.
Wow.
All right. The shoes have come off. Everybody always says to me, why do you have such weird boots in your cupboard? Like, you're never going to wear these boots. Once a year I wear them.
Yeah.
Once a fucking year.
Okay. My grandparents bought a house, and when my dad was renovating it, he found a fake wall upstairs. He tore it down to make more room, and behind the wall, he found children's clothes and play toys, and they were stuffed into the wall. My mum told me stories of sitting in her room and hearing scratching at the walls around her, but no one believed her. When she moved out, my auntie moved into the same room, and she would wake up with pictures she hung up on the wall, laying on her chest in the morning.
On her chest?
My cousins also have stories of hearing footsteps coming up and down the stairs and stopping outside the door in the middle of the night. I still don't go upstairs of their house because it's always cold and I get weird vibes up there.
Whose house is this?
Grandparents.
The upstairs be haunted as fuck.
Oh, she
got to move everything downstairs.
So if it's
bungalow thing,
in there
I can't be going upstairs
at all.
There was a baby killer in there one day. What? Why was there?
Why
shit
is there
in the walls? Why is there children's clothes in the walls?
Why are the children toys and clothes in the walls? Do you know what? I always feel like this. You know, I always get scared of walls. Do you? well, this is a fake wall. But do you not get scared of walls that there might be human bodies in there?
I mean, I never thought about it like that.
Do you not? Do you not think if you've killed someone, that's a great place to hide it?
Most people that are serial killers don't dispose of bodies in walls.
Why? That would be
because
the best
not everybody
place.
does construction and knows how to be a DIY expert to hide bodies in walls.
Right. But those people that do know how to build walls, those people can get away with murder.
Them motherfuckers be building cement on top of bodies and shit.
And no one will ever find the body.
No, they will, because there is a story about this.
Oh,
Someone
really?
did this, and the smell was coming through.
The smell would come through the wall?
Decomposition.
Are you sure the smell would come through the wall?
Bad.
Are you sure? The smell would come through the wall.
I might be making it up.
I feel like
might be making it up.
I always think, what's inside these walls?
Building material.
Like this wall here, you don't know what's inside it.
Yeah, but you're right.
It could be a hand.
You know why? Yeah, because if I was a serial killer and I lived there while it's decomposing, after a while it's decomposed, it's done. And then it's a skeleton. Skeletons don't smell.
Yeah.
And then I sell my yard and nobody knows.
Yeah. I mean, recently this woman got
But
caught
why bury it in your wall when you can just bury it in a forest?
because you might get seen burying it in the forest, or the forest might someone might find it in the forest. Whereas in the wall,
When you live somewhere, isn't there already walls? So
you,
how do you take apart a wall and build
you
it?
create an extension.
You create an extension.
Yeah.
So basically, every single person that's ever done a refurbishment in my apartment is now suspect. They could be a serial killer.
Yeah.
Because they got the skills to hide bodies in walls.
This wall, you never know. There could be a hand in there. There could be a leg. There could be an
There could be a wallet.
A wallet.
It could be.
Why would
Could be
anyone...
gold.
Gold. Oh.
Start breaking down walls.
You just change it from scary to exciting.
Yeah, I know. That's what we have to do.
But maybe the children's toys and the children's...
Let's give it some.
Or was it children's toys? Maybe they were cursed, you know?
Well, poor child's clothes is cursed.
You know, I actually think items can be cursed. An item can be cursed.
What item? I've never met an item that's cursed.
Yes. For
what?
example, if someone puts a curse on how you can put a curse on a person, you can put a curse on an item.
On their belongings.
Yes. So then when they wear that, remember Mum used to always say, don't wear blue because for us, the colour blue is a curse.
She was such a hater because it suits me the most. And I went for my whole life refraining from the colour that suited me the most.
And she kept saying our whole lives, don't wear blue because for our family, it's bad luck. The colour's a curse. And if we wear it, bad things will happen. And then suddenly one day I saw her wearing blue.
And I was like, you just don't want us to look good.
I mean,
and then I was like, Mum, you're wearing blue. And she was like, it's changed now.
yeah. What happened?
I don't know. I think
But
she
it's always...
just realised it was some BS superstition.
Don't you think all these crazy superstitions though and these crazy scary stories always come from people that live in the Middle East, for example, like my mum and dad.
Yeah.
Or even in the UK, maybe in more of the villages.
Yeah.
You never hear it from the city, don't you think?
Yeah.
But for example, mum will come up with these mad stories.
My mum had mad stories. Mama had a dream once that her colleague's kid was burning. I know. She was so upset. She was so fucked about it. She went to work crying and she just said, listen, I've had a bad dream about your daughter. And I don't know, just be really careful, whatever. I don't know what this dream was. And a couple of days later, their daughter was in a car crash and the car was on fire. I know, it's weird. It's always in Middle East from back in Iran, these stories, bro.
Yeah, I remember our auntie said that someone in the village had an evil eye. She knew herself she had the evil eye. She warned everyone, I have this bad energy, it's not my fault, but if I compliment you or if I look at something and I think it's nice, it turns to shit.
Yeah.
And she'd look if she looked at a flower, the flower would die.
It would it die immediately or would it just not be given water? Because the flowers all die in the end. Was it within seconds, like Beauty and the Beast?
It's I don't know, things would smash.
Yeah.
When I first got to Dubai, I always have this magnifying mirror that, I do my makeup on, the one you have as well.
Yeah.
The first day I got to Dubai and I put it out, it fell and it smashed.
Bad luck for 7 years.
And I was like, I don't need this
It's
luck.
the last thing you need right now. It's bad luck for 7 years.
I sat on the back bed for a few hours and I thought about that and I was really upset.
Wow.
I was
This is what superstitions are doing to us.
Yeah, they're ruining
But I know,
everything.
someone else told me a story once about his mum was getting really, really sick, and kept getting really, really ill, and things kept going missing as well in the house. Anyway, they started her best friend who was always coming round, they started to get suspicious about her, his mum's best friend. Anyway, long story short, they started finding like weird black magic scriptures written and hid in corners of his mum's house and there was the best friend doing that.
She was putting curses in the house.
In the house, everywhere.
That's so scary.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you just don't know. That's why, like, you have to be really careful because someone could come into your house and put like black magic.
And my house be full of gingerbread friends when they all got a problem with me, bro. Like, literally. It's always, they be coming in and out. They always be there. It's just like, it's a man's cave, literally. And they all want to get rid of me. They might start some black magic thing.
Yeah, well, at least they've got one of the boys back. They've got my ex back, so maybe they'll leave you alone now.
Yeah, maybe. But he was like the sacrificed goat.
I did it for you, Mandi.
Thank you. Maybe they'll leave me alone.
Anyway, should we go on to the next story?
Yeah, go.
I don't know how we went from walls to God knows.
I don't know. We know what? We're talented.
Yeah.
Talented in talking shit.
Yes, literally. Okay, next scary story. While at uni, my friends and I ran out of alcohol.
That's frightening, man. Fuck that shit.
I can't imagine. Imagine being at uni and running out of alcohol. That is
ain't nothing worse.
That is the scariest story ever.
Because any time in your life that it could be worse is uni times. That's
Yeah,
when you need it the most.
and imagine the shops are all closed.
And that when I ain't even fussy. I'll be drinking Smirnoff, Jack Daniels straight from the bottle. I don't need it. You need a cup.
Yeah, and shops are closed. You run out of alcohol.
Then what are we gonna do?
You're gonna start squeezing grapes and shit.
Yeah.
How do you create wine and how do you create alcohol?
Apparently step on them. It's a long process.
Oh fuck! What do you do?
What do you do? You run out of alcohol.
Anyway, that's not actually the story. But anyway,
Okay.
Okay. While at uni, my friends and I ran out of alcohol. It was around 1 a.m. So the only option was to walk to the nearest shop. Between the supermarket and the dorms was a cemetery. As we were walking through, we saw someone walking in the graveyards.
Yeah, it's a graveyard.
They started speeding towards us, like that guy in Get Out. And we were so scared. We ran so fast, I didn't realize I pissed my trousers. We told our mates when we got back to the dorms and they laughed it off and thought we were drunk.
People always do this.
Since then, I've never walked through a cemetery. I can't imagine.
Wait, that is scary, yeah?
You see someone walking and they start running towards you. I'm running. I'm running for my fucking life.
I've got screaming running.
I've got goosebumps.
She pissed herself on that. I pissed myself fucking hearing this story. I don't know if it's period or piss that came out. That was fucking scary, man. That really fucking scared me.
I know.
Why is it charging like that? Why don't you just go visit who you need to visit? Is it a ghost? Is it a ghost? It must be a ghost.
I don't know, but that
charging towards me. Oi. Do you know what would you feel with your man? He starts running away because I don't know, it's a bit ick.
Yeah, you know that.
A bit of an ick.
If he starts running, he's meant to protect you in that situation.
Yeah, it has to be the end of the relationship.
Yeah, but Mandi, I'd rather he run with me, to be honest, than stand there, and then I have to stand there, and then we probably get killed. It's better we both run.
Do you know what it is? If he's running, maybe he's running. I'm trying to make reasons, justifications for the future, situation that this might happen in my life. Maybe he's running because that person could be a crazy, mentally ill drug addict with a knife who wants to kill people in a cemetery. Yeah, he needs to run.
Sometimes
he needs to run. It's a mature thing to do.
It's a mature, smart thing to do. You've got too much to lose.
Yeah.
Then think you're the Billy Big Bollocks.
I just can't. For me, I can't picture the gingerbread running like that.
Yeah.
It's just any man running. Can you imagine?
It's so sad that I don't have a man to think about in these situations.
You have so many ex-boyfriends you can imagine in this situation. You have a long list. But the running, but you know what? Maybe you have to charge towards that person, just give them the right punch in the face.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to assess the person. If from far away they look like a small boned man, very skinny and short, my man needs to beat him up.
Do you know what my ex said? Yeah, one of my exes, he did a prank, I think, on one of his friends. I feel like they were going to go to the park and have some drinks in their car or something, and they knew they were going to go there.
Oh God!
And they dressed in these black pointy hats.
I am really pissing myself.
And it was like a prank.
The way you're telling the story is really scary.
They did a prank on them. I don't remember.
Pointy hats,
scary, them black, them. You know what are some things that
Grim Reaper?
Yeah, that. So that, and him and his friend waited in the field and walked towards the car that he was in.
Okay, what happened?
The fucking car, just all you see is turns on and then drives off, zooms off, obviously because they fucking shit their pants.
Yeah, you know that them pranks are dangerous though.
Yeah,
because what if suddenly runs over you or beats you the fuck up? I
think those pranks are so dangerous because what if you have a heart attack?
Yeah, so basically I was driving down, in North London, there's like these really narrow roads that are pitch black and like foresty, yeah?
Yeah.
I always think so many bodies must be in there. So many. Me
I
and
always think
Gingerbread both
that.
say it.
I always think that when I go
And do you know
past...
what? Gingerbread actually says there probably are.
I always
from,
think
like,
that
history.
every time I go past forests.
And like Anna, I was driving down this narrow, windy road, dark. And then there's like some cars, like at what certain points down these long, dark roads. You know, they're so dark you can't see anything apart from what's right in front of you. They're parked, yeah, and turned off. And they've got like the most scariest clown mask stuck on the driver's seat part where a man's head would be.
When was this?
I saw me and I was like, like, oh my God, like, what the fuck?
When was this?
Not long ago.
And what happened? Who were you with?
I was on my own actually, and I got very, very scared. So I called Gingerbread, the person that never seems to care, and then and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, there's like, I don't know, imagine the scariest like clown, like a mask, like 3D, and it's on the chair,
Yeah.
and it's like parked up on these dark. He was like, yeah, people do this. They're like really shock and scare drivers as like a joke, like a prank. Is really fucked up.
But what if someone has such a scare that they go and they fucking go into a tree? That's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
People do this. I've never even heard of this in my life.
I know.
Another thing that you told me once, you said you were driving and someone came out into the streets.
So I was in like driving, me, Gingerbread and Gingerbread's two boys. And it was one of those, you know, in North London, there's these roads, guys, you don't understand. It's so scary going for these roads in the daylight. It's so scary going for these roads even more when it's dark. Now, imagine when shit like this happening.
Yeah.
They're like pitch black roads with forests on either side. Yeah. And you can't see what's in front of you until it's immediately in front of you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And so you don't know if it's a human or a car. You can't see it until your headlights are right.
Yeah, because there's no street lights.
No street lights. And we're driving. We see in the middle of the road, there's this man, and he's got like crazy frizzy hair. He's skinny, gaunt, and he's in the road. And he's like, "You're in the middle of nowhere, bro. There's probably not a bus or anything for miles. Like in the middle of nowhere. There's no car around. He's not broken down."
When you told me this story, like I had a panic attack.
Like it was frightening, and the boys were like, "Don't, like, no way we're fucking stopping, yeah, no way we're stopping." And they actually held down the horn the whole way they were getting close to him and actually drove towards him to kind of like scare him.
Yeah.
And then last second swerve. I was like, they shouldn't have done that. That's dangerous. You could have ended up hitting the guy.
Yeah.
But they were trying to be like, don't fucking do this, because they basically said that this happens and a lot. They're basically guys that are tricking people to stop, and they've got loads of boys, like men waiting in the bushes to come and rob people.
London is finished.
And I just got so upset because the first thing I thought was my dad would start.
Yeah, he would start because he's like that kind of person that wants to help people.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought. Like, first thing that came in my mind. Because he's like, this has happened before. Like, you get out and they rob you for everything, your car, your watch, your wallet, everything. They're really dangerous to people that do this.
So guys, be careful, don't stop.
And I was like, my dad, he would stop. Chicken.
Aww.
I know.
Anyway, guys.
Luckily, he's got nothing to rob.
Literally, that would be the worst car to stop, to be robbed. They'd find nothing. Nothing. Newspapers.
Two gorgeous daughters, though. Anyway.
Right.
I'm actually pissing myself because these are scaring me.
Oh, really?
And I'm meant to be my hard nut fucking devil right now.
When my son was 3 years old, he had an invisible friend who visited him every time at night. I'd put my son to sleep, and after a few minutes, I'd hear him in full conversation with someone. I'd open the door and ask him, "Who are you talking to?" And he'd point to the direction of the wardrobe and say, "My friend Tommy." It kept happening for a year, and eventually we moved. On the last day we moved, just before we entered the car, he turned around and looked at his bedroom window and said, "Mum, look, Tommy's sad that I'm leaving. Can I keep him company?" I couldn't see anything in the window, and till this day, I'm spooked that my son can see ghosts.
My God. I'm throwing my son out of the window straight. This is why I do not want children.
Wait, this is one of the things that scare me about kids, you know?
Me too. They be doing weird shit because, mate, I'm telling you right now, my 3-year-old son start moving like this.
Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm dropping it at grandma's.
Yeah.
She wanted a grandchild so bad, you went look after that possessed child.
Exactly,
I didn't have that child. Speaking of Tommy.
No, but
the only Tommy that's Tommy Shelby. Tommy Blinders. They don't have a Tommy.
But this is the thing. I don't know how I'd feel in that situation because I'd want to run away from my child. But I guess the mother's love like overpowers any fear. Isn't that true? Like a mum would like literally step in front of like anything for their kids, right?
I step in an invisible ghost. My son's having full-blown conversations.
I don't know, what would you do? Would you just you can't stop your kid from having conversations?
Yeah, I can. The conversations with Wall. That could have freaked me fucking shit out,
But the kid's got a friend called Tommy.
Every single scary movie is like related like to children, and they got children involved. Like The Orphan, Prodigy, all of them. And the mums are like putting 10 locks on their bedroom door, and their child's like, Mommy, bitch, I'm fly kicking my child.
All right. I can't even imagine. What do you do in that situation? Because it's your child.
I'm giving it to the daddy and saying, this is your fucking weird ass genetics, mate. Take off on my side.
But maybe it's genuinely can see ghosts. Maybe the kid can see ghosts. I feel like sometimes kids can see ghosts. Animals can see ghosts.
Animals can see ghosts?
Animals can, yes. Because ghosts will appear to people, like to them, because they're not afraid of appearing to them. Because, you know.
I don't know if my Pomeranian be seeing ghosts, you know.
Really?
I don't know if Eddie be seeing ghosts.
I feel like Lucky sees ghosts, my cat.
The cats are known to be like majestical and supernatural. How do you know?
Because sometimes it looks at like random things and
I think it's a fruit fly. It's just looking at fruit flies that we can't see. I'm telling you.
We can see fruit flies.
You know what's so weird? I'll tell you something, yeah? Like right now, you see the way I look and the way Anna looks?
Yeah.
So we go home and we see our dog, yeah? Eddie. And zero, bro, reaction to our physical appearance changing.
Yeah,
like zero.
Mandi was like, I'm going to go and see if Eddie gets scared.
Like I'm going to go in like this. As soon as I unlocked the door and he saw my red face, he was scratching me, trying to jump on me. Yay, happy tail wagging. I was like, and he was just happy as well, licking me, jumping up. No, zero. Like, you know what? I thought he'd be like loving and happy.
But confused.
And a little bit assessing my face. But you know, I think because our dog's so thick. You know that, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Because there's a famous TikTok of this guy. He's got his Doberman in it. And he got free. And he does a test. They're laying on his lap on the sofa. And then he like puts a mask on, a really fucking scary mask. And then like calls their name. And then when the dog looks at him, basically like sees how each one reacts.
Yeah.
And two of them, and one of them was going to attack the fuck out of him, yeah?
No.
Like going to attack him. Like was laying, looked over to his owner, and the owner had that scary mask. I almost like went into protective guard. We're going to bite him. We have to quickly take it off. Was that dangerous? So what's going on with my dog's eyes?
I feel like our dog's just stupid.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Well, he's not even freaked out. Like, who is this?
In IQ, like if we were to do dog IQ, his IQ is like...
He's got like a broccoli brain. Innit?
Literally.
Anyway, man. So many funny stories in this episode. Like,
I know, it's not scary.
I know, I thought it was going to be really scary.
This episode's meant to be scary. It's funny.
It's not, I know. We can't help it. We're comedians.
I'm not a comedian.
We're naturally funny.
You're a comedian.
We're
not.
naturally funny.
You dragged me into this comedic shit.
I know, and they put us on a comedy chart.
I never started this fucking podcast for comedy.
We cry on here too. We have a bit of both.
True, very true. But yeah, we are on the comedy charts.
We are.
We know we're UK comedy top charts. We're in top comedy podcast, yo.
Yeah, so when people ask me, like, what do you do? I say I'm a comedian. They're like, what do you... I'm a comedian. And they're like, oh. Sometimes I lie. Sometimes I say,
do you actually?
I say strange things all the time.
Okay, one more scary story.
Sometimes I say I'm a radio host.
Do you? Why?
You can listen to this on Spotify.
Do you know, when people ask me what do you do, I never know what to say. Because do I say podcaster? Do I say pharmacist? Do I say...
I say I'm unemployed.
You know, if I want to look like, you know, I don't want people to judge me. And like, because if I say... I hate saying influencer.
Yeah.
Like that's the worst.
That's probably the biggest horror story of all.
Yeah. So
especially when a shit one.
I always say I'm a podcaster, but I'm also like, you know, a qualified pharmacist.
Well, I'm glad you can say that. Right?
I hate ever to drop like Love Island. Ever. Cringes me out.
Really?
Yeah.
Love Island put us here. It made us.
Yeah.
Shout out Love Island.
Yeah, shout out Love Island.
Shout out Love Island.
Okay.
Opportunities. For me as well. And I never even went on there. Guys, we're doing one more scary story and then we're fucking going.
We're going out into the dark.
We're going out.
Night.
I just really, really wanted someone to see me in my car while I'm driving. Look like this.
I know.
So I can scare them.
The whole way she was driving here, she was like, I want to scare someone.
And I kept looking out my window like this and no one was looking at me. Really upset. I thought it'd be fun. Like, I want to scare men. All right, go on.
Okay, this is a very freaky story.
Oh God, this is urine.
Okay, me and my boyfriend went to a friend's funeral. We had spent hours there, and as we were about to leave, walking back to our cars, we saw our names on a tombstone. So we decided to take a picture for proof because it was so spooky. When we tried to take a picture, both of our cell phones died. It was a summer afternoon, and I'm freaked out to this day.
I'm freaked out.
Do you believe this? Do you believe this?
Maybe there was another couple with the same name.
Imagine we're in a...
buried together.
Yeah, but imagine we're in a cemetery and we see Anna and Mandi Vakili.
Say no, but Anna, we got unique surnames. There can't be. That means it's like some dodgy possessive demonic shit.
There are other Vakilis. There is another Anna Vakili.
There's not another Anna Vakili, Anna Mandi Vakili.
There is another Anna Vakili because she took my Instagram.
I spell my name with an I, not a Y. I'm unique.
There's another Anna Vakili because she's took my Instagram. I have to have an underscore under my one because she's took the real Anna Vakili Instagram.
Buy it off her. Fucking bitch.
She's not even active as well. It's really annoying.
She's unactive and she's taking her surname with that.
Inactive, not unactive.
She's inactive.
Yes. And she's took my Instagram. So there is another Anna Vakili. I'm sure there's another Mandi Vakili.
You don't have an underscore.
I do have an underscore at the end of my name.
At the end of your name, yeah.
Yes, because I can't have the Anna Vakili.
Why didn't you have an underscore in the middle of your name? Like me.
Because I like it the way it is.
I don't.
Okay. Anyway, point is, there are billions of people on this planet and you think there's no other Mandi Vakili.
I don't think so.
You think you're the only out of billions of people that has the name Mandi Vakili.
I think so.
Are you tapped?
It's a very unique. What other Iranian? Okay. Yeah. Because you have to be Iranian to have my surname, yeah?
Why?
Because Vakili is a Persian surname.
Persia was a big thing before.
Right. So
all these countries were part of Persia.
Right. Vakili is a Persian surname though, so it has to be that part of the world, right?
Right. That's a huge part. So many countries were Persia.
Right. And then they have to have the same first name, Mandana. Okay?
Mandana.
And then they have to be bad enough to say, actually, I want to be called Mandi. And then they need to be bad enough to say, I want to spell over I, not a Y. So now put all of those coincidences together, find me another Mandi Vakili. I don't believe it.
I can't believe that you don't think there's another Mandi Vakili.
You have to get rid of them all then. They can't exist.
If we see a tombstone with Anna and Mandi Vakili on it,
no,
that's scary.
Shall I tell you what I want to do?
What are you doing?
I'm getting a spade that night.
Yeah.
And I'm digging up those bitches' bodies.
Would you not be scared to do that?
It's illegal to do. I'd be scared of going to prison.
Is it illegal?
No, Anna, it's not illegal. You can just go in a cemetery and start digging up dead bodies.
Don't you think you've got the right to dig up your own body?
But it's not our body because we're the ones digging it up, so it's not us, somebody else with the same name.
What are the chances of another
Anna?
What I would
do?
And they're buried together.
I would have
to. I don't
know
if I want. Are we going to be buried together, Mandi?
I want to be buried with you.
Yeah, I want to be buried.
You're going to be in Dubai. Fuck off.
I'm going to be buried next. I'm going to be buried next to you. You know, not on top of each other, just next to you.
Wasn't on top of each other. Is it?
I want to be buried.
Budget fucking burial, man.
Okay, look, you are going to be here. I want to be next to you, like.
Yeah, but I don't want you facing me with your feet near me.
Okay, well, no, we're going to be laying like this.
Backs, yeah.
Yeah, side by side.
Side by side.
And then on your other side, you'll have your maybe, who? I want mum on that other side.
Why does mum have to be on your side? Why do I have dad?
Wait, maybe we can have mum and dad at the bottom of us. Like we like that and then they're like that.
I want Gingerbread at the bottom of my feet. I want to make a statement.
I don't have a man to put in the mix.
All your exes, we could bury them around us in a circle, a big circle. There's so many probably won't fit. But you know, Anna, I tell you what.
And what?
If we see a tombstone of Anna and Mandi Vakili, we have to get clever with it after that.
What?
We have to fake our own death and see how people behave.
What do you mean?
We have to get someone on our side to be like, Anna and Mandi passed.
You don't want to put that into existence.
We're all going to pass anyway. It's just about when.
Yeah, but if you put that into existence and say Anna and Mandi have passed as a joke, we're going to die.
It's already into existence. There's already a tombstone of our names there. Somebody put it into existence.
No, it's not. This is someone else's.
I want to see how many times Gingerbread going to go to my tombstone. He's going to buy flowers.
Oh, wait, you know
how
what?
many times going to fuck a bitch?
Do you know who I was speaking to someone recently and they were like, don't you think it's mad that when you pass away, when other people's that other half moves on really quickly? And they get a new girl,
yeah,
just so quick.
Really mad.
How long after a death are you supposed to move on.
Never.
Yeah, but I was like, if I had a man, and then like I die and he moves on really quickly and be fucking bitches straight away.
You know Anna ain't passing on. She's staying in as a spirit realm.
Yes, I've got unfinished business. I am haunting the fuck out of his sex life.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, how dare you?
He'll never be able to get hard. He'll never be able to ejaculate.
Bitch is still decomposing in the grave and you're sticking your penis in a fucking other woman.
I will haunt him for the rest of his life. In fact, I'm haunting his mama too. I'm haunting the whole family. You moved on and I'm still decomposing. You know, decomposition doesn't even... it's a short amount of time.
How long do you think until like they should be able to like have sex after you die?
Sex or love?
Okay.
Love, never.
Okay, what about sex?
Sex after I die... A year?
A year?
Sex for men is nothing. Doesn't mean shit.
You think that they're going to stop not to have sex for a year after you die?
I would like them to not have sex for a year. As in, not that they're abstaining from it. I want them to be so mentally fucked and they're so depressed and grieving so much, you know, screaming and rocking in their room for so long they can't think about sex.
Yeah.
They can't even get hard on.
Yeah.
Until a year.
A year.
I would like that to be the case, but you know, Ginger would probably be out in town with his boys after like 30 working days.
Anyway, guys,
it's been really fun.
It's been really fun. It should have been more scary, but we're just comedians.
Yeah, we're comedians. We're in the comedy chart.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank
guys,
you for
we
listening.
love you.
If you guys want more scary stories, we've got some scary ones saved for Patreon this Thursday.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe. You get an extra episode every Thursday on Patreon.
Every Thursday, an extra episode.
And you get all of these episodes
fucking free.
Mm-hmm.
And also be part of our bestie community.
Yeah.
And we will be doing another Halloween alert
on Thursday.
So if you want to be in awe again of our amazing talents.
Yeah.
Well, it's not our talents.
It's not our
makeup artist talents.
Yeah. Make sure
in awe of our efforts.
Make sure you subscribe.
We love you.
Bye. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.